came up with the idea for Resurgence of Rock. I'm an international lawyer. I was just traveling about 60-70% of the time. You know, I had my music I would take with me, and I got to the point where I just heard all those songs so many times. I was traveling from Malaysia back to Paris, and I was somewhere over, I think, Kazakhstan. I pulled out a legal pad and I just started trying to write some lyrics.
He's got a natural ability to write story songs. You read the lyrics and it's like, when's the movie coming out?
This music it's hitting me from when I was younger, but the lyrics are hitting me from where I'm at right now.
I give her an explanation. I said, darling, your boyfriend is lame, and singing with him makes me go insane.
I wrote the lyric and Austin wrote the music.
My challenge was to, you know, how do I take these words that are on a computer screen or a piece of paper and make them into songs? What do? You start, you know, like...
The riffs were really cool too. You know,
What's really cool about this Resurgence of Rock is that the music is simple. It is simple. You can play it.
the language that Austin put behind the messages that Ken wrote. It's really, really fabulous, man. I'm in.
Ken found these great singers from the 80s. We relied on the talents of people like Paul Shortino and Jeff Harris and Terry Lou and Lorraine Lewis to make it into a rockin' song.
You know, just sing and respect the lyrics and the idea of the song, but pretty much do whatever you want. So I just went ahead and said, okay, this is the way I hear the song. He said, great.
There was no, man behind the curtain, pulling strings and going like, no, it's got to be this.
The so-called producer of the 80s, holding the strings, was not around.
Oh, take me back to the days of old. Just you and me and some rock and roll. We were young and wild and lived so free. There was so much time for you.
Here comes this music again, and now it's moved up chronologically to deal with whatever our, pensions and, disconnects with your spouse and all this more mature stuff, but still with that same rock and roll language. It's really a brilliant idea.
I was this raging, rockin' hellraiser, and now I'm this married guy, and I got to do the honeydews before I can have my fun anymore. And now you've got an AC/DC song talking about, this is my life now.
Our title song, Resurgence of Rock, is really our statement song. It's really a call to arms. It's a call for a revolution and a return to some of those real classic late 70s and 80s sounds that made rock music great.
Music right now is very pop.
Everything's so corporate, everything sounded like all the singers nowadays. They sound alike. It's just like, okay, what's the difference between one and another?
What's going to happen to Arena Rock, Van Halen, all these guys, once they're gone? I really feel sorry for maybe a lot of the young kids coming up. They're not going to go see Britney Spears or Justin Timberlake when those guys are in their 50s or 60s. We need a resurgence of rock.
It's our time for a resurgence of rock. What the world needs is to turn back the clock.
Trying to get something like an anthem going, a stadium rock feel of, you're in.
He's serving an audience that's been underserved, using the language musically that they love the most.
This is just good old rock and roll.